Good evening to one and all present here. We would like to welcome you all to Design Hackathon 2022. Design Hackathon is a national level inter-school design competition to sensitize students to design thinking and design doing. This is the fourth edition of the event and is organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry and DQ Labs with the support of the Dean's Academy. It helps all participants to hone their design thinking process to solve problems. Its main objective is to enhance a student's personal growth, empathy, critical thinking, team collaboration, risk taking, and many, many more skills. We're happy to see that there are over 1,000 registrations all over the country. We hope that all students who have registered will enjoy the course of the event. We would now like to introduce Mr. Umesh Kumar from DQ Labs. Mr. Umesh Kumar had pursued Bachelor of Architecture from Andhra University of Visakhapatnam and had graduated with first rank in his university. He later went on to complete his master's in IIT Delhi. His work in architecture and automotive design spanned over the years 1999 to 2013, after which he founded DQ Labs Private Limited and Exemplar EduTech Private Limited. Thank you, sir, for being with us here today.
We are privileged to have Mr. Nitin Das with us today. Mr. Nitin Das, having an overall experience of close to 10 years in the industry, working as officer in design department of CII. He has completed his higher education from Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode, in the strategic management, have worked previously with NIIT, Accenture, Ernst & Young, and now with Confederation of Indian Industry, CII. We are very glad to have you with us today, sir. Sir, now you can take over the platform.
Right. Thank you so much, Samiksha and Satvika. So before I begin the session, I would like to request Nitish. Nitish, would you like to say a few words before I start the session? Nitish? All right. Okay, no problem. So welcome everyone for this session. Okay, so we have we are also live streaming this session on YouTube. I have shared the link where you can access the live streaming video. Some of you are not able to attend the Zoom call. Absolutely fine, no problem. We have created a system where you can ask your questions directly to us and we will answer you. So to ask your questions and also get important links, this is what you have to do. All of you will have to do. All the participants will have to send a message to DH22 bot. So we are training this bot so that it can answer some of your questions and it can also share some important links to you. Okay, so you can see this QR code on your screen. So please scan this QR code in your phone and it will open up WhatsApp web, and there you just send a hi message and the bot will respond to you with 3 important links. All right. So the first link is access to the past year students' works. You can see what past year students have done, their works in detail. And the second link is the live session. So we have created a web page with all the live links. So you can actually watch that, watch all the sessions live. Okay. And there is a third link, which is a Google form where you can ask your questions now and later on as well. And we will be addressing all your answers through accessing that Google form responses. Okay, so this is how we can be in touch together. So if you are not done, please scan this QR code and send a hi message to the bot so that it can share you these 3 links, and you can access these links to very interesting stuff. Okay, fine. So before I answer each of your individual questions, all right, so I would want to just give you an overall briefing. This is a first orientation session that we are having. I'll give a small briefing on what is going to happen in the design hackathon so that you are clear. Okay, and we are repeating this session on 6th of August, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. You just have to attend one of the orientations. That is absolutely fine. You can attend either today's or 6th of August. All right. So yes, so Design Hackathon is a 2-day online event meant for grade 8 to grade 12 students to help them learn the design thinking process and give them first-hand experience of design doing. So a lot of you are asking about what is the theme, what problem you have to solve. So the Design Hackathon ritual is that on the day of inauguration, we will be sharing you the theme of Design Hackathon 2022. Based on the theme, you have to interpret or find a problem that is worth solving related to your category. Okay, so we will in fact also tell you how to find the problem relevant to the theme and etc. during the event. Now, the best solution across all the categories would win a 50,000 rupees cash prize. So last year, the theme was refuse, reuse, and refuse. And the all-around best winners were from Chennai, 2 students from Chennai, and they had won the cash prize. And a school from Bangalore has won the rolling trophy. I will share those details going forward. Now, Design Hackathon is conceptualized by DQ Labs in collaboration with Confederation of Indian Industries and with the help and support of Dean's Academy. Okay. Now, as I said, this is a 2-day event organized on Zoom platform, and also there is a website that we will be sharing with you. When you share a hi message to the QR code, all right, so you will get all this information. So this year we are allowing either a single participant or a team of 2 to 5 students in a team, and we will be having 2 categories, junior and senior category. If you have not yet participated, or if you want to register any of your friend or anybody, we are accepting last-minute registrations. Now, where you can access that link is over here. So this is the exclusive page for Design Hackathon 2022. So it can be accessed at dqlabs.in/dh22live. And we are very happy to share that we have industry partners who are supporting this event so that we can give it for free for all the students who are willing to participate. So we have associate partners as UID and Srishti Manipal, Institute of Art, Design and Technology, associate co-partner as ITM Institute of Design and Management. We have knowledge partners, National Institute of Design, Madhya Pradesh, National Institute of Design, Haryana, and Indian Institute of Crafts and Design, Jaipur, and Vadiyar Center for Architecture, Mysore, and Ajinkya D.Y. Patil University, School of Design, and Strat School of Design from Bangalore. So these are our supporting partners. So once you are in this page, once you scroll down, you can see there's a banner accepting last-minute registrations. If any of your friends or relatives or your apartment mates who are studying 8th grade to 12th grade, You can encourage them to click on this and register themselves. And today's orientation, all right, it is been live telecasted over here. You can actually click on the link and watch the program live. And 6th of August link will be live telecasted over here. And in fact, the day 1, 13th of August, all the various category sessions will be live telecasted, and they can be accessed with these links, day 1 and also day 2. All right. So this is where you can access all the events from. Okay. And if you are having any doubts, I would like to repeat that kindly you please kindly scan this code, this QR code. It will open up the WhatsApp web with the DH22 bot. You just have to say hi and you can receive all the information, the links, especially the links. Okay, this is very much important for you and for us also to get connected, to be in the loop. Okay, fine. So we have this 11 solution categories. So we will be announcing a theme, right? So last year, reuse, refuse was a theme. And there were these various categories. So students, some of them wanted to take a problem relevant to creative engineering. They have solved the problem related to that. Some students have taken fashion as a category, and they have identified a problem in terms of how they can reuse clothing or extend the life of the clothing. All right. Similarly, each of this category, the students can relate the theme, identify a problem, and in the 2 days, with the help of the education slots that we give, and with the help of mentors, you can solve the problem and come out with a solution. Now, the outcome that we are looking at is a 1-minute video in a specific format. That format also I'm going to share, not now, but just 2 days before the event. Okay, so we are going to share the format in which you have to be presenting your work. But having said that, I would want to take you through last year works. Okay, last year student works. All right, so let me just access that. So DH2022 bot will be sharing these three links with you. The first link, as I said, would be to access the past year student works. All right, so that you just open. So all the students who are not able to access the Zoom link because the Zoom room is full, I would request them to watch it live on dqlabs.in/dh22 live page. Okay. All right. So we have documented past year student works. So for example, for architecture category, in the category of refuse, the theme of refuse and reuse. Yeah. Okay, so for example, this is the outcome. This you see this image with the yellow border. So that is the outcome of each team. And what does that each video contains is about the problem that they are going to solve, the research that they have done, insights they found, and the ideation they have done, and the final solution. All right. So I'm going to show you the final output, the work that has won the 50,000 rupees. So let me show you that work and hear it carefully what they have done.
And for the topic reuse and refuse, we've chosen the issue of non-biodegradable waste caused by improper disposal of surgical masks. We conducted a survey through which we found that more than 70% of the people prefer surgical masks over cloth ones, and more than 60% of them dispose their masks immediately after use. Method to reduce the frequency of disposal of masks and thereby reduce the wastage by maintaining the comfort of wearing a mask thus accomplishing both our goals. Designed a pouch with two open ends that will be made of high quality cotton. Surgical mask will be inserted into the pouch and worn by the user. This pouch will give the protection of a double-layered mask and would be user-friendly, as they need not go through the discomfort of wearing two pairs of strings. In this prototype, the pouch can be extended along with the surgical mask and is comfortable to use. Not only that, it is pocket-friendly, as one can reuse the pouch after washing and would reduce the disposal of masks and the resultant pollution by a considerable amount.
All right, see, if you have noticed, they had initially captured the problem through images, and with a simple tagline, they have mentioned what is the problem: biodegradable waste generated by mass. So this is the problem that they are trying to solve. And what they have done was, they have done a research in terms of how many people are using what kinds of masks and what is their preference. Okay, and then they have ideated, they found out the problem, they got the insight, and then they ideated through some sketches. And then they have done some renderings to explain their final idea. Not just that, they have also created a prototype. They actually made this within that 2 days of time, and they have also modeled it onto a small boy, and they have taken a nice picture and presented. So this was the entry under fashion category for the theme reuse and refuse, that has won the 50,000 rupee cash prize. Okay, so let us say for film and animation, what these guys have come up with. Okay, so there was one entry. So let us identify, let us just go through that so that we understand what they have done. Okay, so in this video, there is no voiceover, but there is music and there are visuals. Okay, so they have chosen to communicate their idea in this way. All right, so this is how you should be presenting your work in a creative way with a 1 minute video. All right. Okay, so now let's go back to our presentation. All right, so we will be following this 6-step process of identifying the problem, discovery, refining the problem, developing it, testing it, and delivering it. So what happens is, through the entire day, the first day there will be 3 sessions, the next day there will be 3 sessions. Each session will start with a small introduction to the step of the design process that you can understand, and then there will be category specific briefing in terms of how that step can be applied to your category through a series of lectures, not too long, probably 20 minutes of lecture or something like that. And then you can start working on your own. And at any point of time, if you want to meet a faculty or get a mentorship, we will be sharing a link, an appointment link. Through that, you can book an appointment with a mentor, and you can meet the mentor on Google Meet. All right. So that is what happens on day 1 and day 2. But don't worry on that, because during the inauguration and just before the launch of the event, we will be giving you detailed instructions in terms of how you can book that appointment, how you can attend the session live, how you can clarify your doubts and all of that. All right. Yeah. So these are some of the prizes and etc. And there's a rolling trophy. And these are the winners, the school winners last year for the rolling trophy. And these for the previous years. Okay, fine. Let me take up some questions. There have been some questions which are which have been asked by the students by using the form. If you want to get access to the form, I shall repeat for all the students who just joined. Please send a message to this WhatsApp bot, DH22 bot, by scanning this QR code. Just send a hi message and you will receive the relevant links that are required. And later on, we will be able to communicate with you directly with the important links. So please scan this QR code with your phones and send a message, hi message to the bot, and it will share the required information with you. Okay. Now going back to the questions. So Swapnil is saying not able to join orientation session on 30th July. As it says maximum capacity reached, you can watch this session live. You can watch this session live, and where you can watch this session live is www.dqlabs.in/dh22live.php. So here you can watch live by clicking on that YouTube link. All right. Okay. So all those who are not able to join the meeting, you can watch the session live. Okay. Okay. So right. So there are two questions related with how will the teams be paid if we have chosen for a partner. So Abhirami, and also there was a similar question by Ahan Roy. All right. So how we basically do this pairing is first we'll identify and match the categories. Based on the categories, all the students who have requested for a partner, we paired them together and we will communicate it to the respective students. Now, how do we communicate? We will be communicating through the bot. What we'll be sharing is we'll be sharing the entire team numbers with the team with the student names, and from there you can identify who is the student who you are paired with. However, we will not be sharing the student number in that list because that will go for spamming, right? So what you have to do is you have to send us a message asking for the sharing the partner name, and we will be sharing the number with you so that you get connected. Ahan Roy and also Abhirami, I hope that question is answered. So we will be pairing it based on the category and the group that you are in. Okay. So again, there are some questions related with the theme. So what is the theme of this year competition and when it will be announced? And Nishchal is asking, sir, what is the theme for this year? So it is a secret. So it is kept secret. So we will be announcing on the morning of 30th of August in the inauguration session. All right. So about 9 o'clock, the inauguration session starts. And by 9:15 to 9:30, the theme for DH 2022 will be announced and also discussed during that time. So please be aware. Now, why we are keeping it a secret is because, see, if we reveal it, then you come up with your own preconceived ideas in terms of how I would want to solve it and all of that, right? We don't want anybody to have any preconceived idea. We want all of you to come there with an open mind, because you're coming there for two purposes. Number one is to learn design thinking and do design thinking, right? And you will do both of these activities over the 2 days. And we would want you to have fresh ideas, not preconceived ideas and notions. So that is the reason the topic will be announced on the day of inauguration, which is 13th of August. So please tune yourself to the YouTube live stream by 9 o'clock on 13th of August. All right. Okay, so let me just make all the questions that I have answered green. Navya Gupta is asking about what basic materials we will require. And there is another question by Simranpreet Kaur, what materials we need. So first is you need to have a laptop and a broadband connection and a phone, all right, with WhatsApp activated in it, so that first of all, you get hooked to the live sessions. Okay, so live streaming, that is number one. Secondly, you would be requiring A4 sheets, the Xerox sheets, A4 sheets, and a black pen so that you can ideate your ideas. All right. And then if you want to create some models, prototypes, or mock-ups and etc., it is up to you. You are free to choose any material that is available at your home. You don't have to buy any new materials. You can just use the materials that are available at home and you can create this model. All right. So no special material, but having said that, if you have cardboards, color sheets, cloth, wire, paper, transparent OHP sheets, color pencils, markers, clay, these are some of the materials you can keep it handy and you can use based on whatever you are conceptualizing. All right. So that is about the materials. Material question. All right. So somebody has no question as well, so that I can remove. Okay. Now let us go to the first question. Namish is asking what should be designed and when is the submission date? So the design hackathon is a 2-day event which happens on 13th and 14th of August. It's a full day event, full day on 13th and full day on 14th. 13th will start with inauguration, where the theme for the event will be announced, and it will basically end on 14th of August by evening 6 p.m., where you have to upload your 1-minute video onto the portal that we will ask you to upload. We will share the portal information later on, not now. All right. So 14th, 6 p.m., you should be uploading your 1-minute video onto the portal that we give you. Okay. So Sindhura is asking, is there a common problem statement given to all teams or one can be chosen by us? So the theme is common for everybody. The problem statement based on the theme can be framed by your own selves. Okay. For example, as I told you last year, theme was reuse and refuse. The theme before that was preparing for the next worldwide disaster. So this year theme is not going to be revealed now. So based on the theme, you can identify a problem which is worth solving in the category that you are looking at, and you can solve that problem. All right. Okay. Vanya is saying hackathon will clash with our exams. We have multiple sets this year, and I'm worried that doing both might decrease the quality of work. So you just have to dedicate your Saturday and Sunday, that is 30th of August and 14th of August, and that's it. By end of day 2, you will be uploading your work, and end of the work. That's all. You are not doing any other work. And before 13th also, you're not doing any other work, right? So it's only a 2-day event. So please give your full attention during those 2 days, and whatever work you have to do just between those 2 days. That's all. All right. So I think 2 days you can borrow from your busy schedule. I'm sure it is possible. If there is a will, there is a way. So Anika is saying, I'm not able to view the previous year's submission. The photos and videos are in opening. So Anika, I have shared in the beginning of the session how you can send a message to DH22 bot and get the links, and you can access those links to watch the videos of what students have done. All right. So if you please watch the beginning of the video so that you understand. So Anika is asking, do the drawings have to be done digitally or on paper? Right, if you already have digital skills, you can do it digitally. You can use Photoshop, Illustrator, and you can create. If not, even a simple drawing on paper is also fine. So you scan them, you nicely collate them. So we will be using Canva as a software. It's a free software that you can use, and you can collate them on Canva, and you can create a video on that. Okay, fine. All right, so somebody is saying can't open the link for the meeting. So if you're not able to open the meeting link, you can also attend the meeting live on the dqlabs.in/dh22 live page. If you scroll down, you can see there are 2 YouTube videos here. The first one is today's orientation. You can watch that through that. And in fact, the main sessions as well, you can watch it live on YouTube. There is no need for you to come onto the Zoom meeting. Okay, the Zoom meeting will be exclusively only for the faculty who are delivering these lectures and the moderators who are moderating the session. All the students will be attending the respective live sessions on this page. So you just have to go to, if you're attending architecture, you just go to architecture category video, or maybe games category video, and then you click on it, and of course it will be live in 13 days, and the live starts at 9 a.m. sharp. All right. Okay. Pranav, yes, the orientation is repeated on 6th of August. So if you attend one of the orientations, that is fine. And all those who have missed the orientation can also rewatch it on the you can rewatch it on this page. Okay, and there are some chat questions that are coming in. I would request all of you to kindly ask your questions using the Google form that we have shared with you. All right, because it is very difficult for me to keep a track of the chat, that questions that you're asking, but here I can identify each of them and I can solve them. All right. Manasi, do we have to choose a problem and find a solution for it? Yes, Manasi, you have to choose a problem based on the theme that we announced, and you can solve the problem. All right. Okay. So Niyati is asking, what is the age category? So we have 2 groups, junior group and senior group. So junior group is for students between who are studying grade 8 to grade 10. And senior category or senior group is for 10th and 12th standard students. All right. Okay. Oh, what to present in graphic stream as I chose it, and where to submit? Will I be asked to make it then and there? Can I make it previously? So Tanishka, you cannot make anything previously. Whatever you do, you have to do within those 2 days of time. For graphics team, it depends on what kind of a solution. Let us say, for example, you are creating a poster. Through the poster, you are trying to solve a problem by means of communication, right? So you would probably design a poster, or it depends on the kind of problem related to graphic design and the theme that you are trying to solve. Now, where to submit? You will be submitting it on the portal that we will be sharing with you. We are not sharing anything at this point of time. Where to submit? We will be sharing it on the day of inauguration or just 1 or 2 days before the inauguration. Okay. So one thing at a time, one step at a time. We are taking one step at a time. All right. Okay. Shagun, will the live video be saved on YouTube? Can we watch it later if you're unable to do so right now? Yes, Shagun, it will be there on YouTube, and you can also access the video from dqlabs.in/dh22 live page. Okay, so you can access it. This is the video. So, right, you can access right there, and it will be available all through the session till the event finishes, so that you can access anytime that you want to. All right. Okay. Next question is Nakshatra. I opted for individual, but I would want to go for a team with a partner. Okay, Nakshatra. We will get back to you. We will take your number and we'll identify. We got the intent, so we'll help you partner with another person. Okay. So our team will get in touch with you. Okay. Does every category winner get 50,000 rupees? No, it is only for the best of all the categories who will get 50,000 rupees. But the category winners will get a cash prize of about 1,000 rupees for each of the category winner. All right. Okay. So Grishma, when will you explain the topics we selected? Okay. So there are 11 categories, right? So let me explain the categories. All right, so let us spend a little time on this. Let us start with architecture. So architecture in the sense built environment. Okay, so maybe you are coming up with a built solution. Maybe it is a low-cost housing, or maybe we do not know the theme, right? So let us take last year's work, what students have done. Okay, so last year was reuse and refuse. So they are trying to see how the construction materials can be reused or reduced and refused. All right. They're also trying to see how old spaces, like for example, monuments and etc., can be reused, can be given life to, such that they will have prolonged life. So that is for architecture. For UI UX, they were trying to solve the problem of refuse, all the garbage and all of that, with an intelligent app. Okay, so similarly, transportation design students, they have come up with some solutions to redesign the bins and the system where they can easily collect and dispose all the waste material that is collected or in a city and etc. Right? So like this, each of the categories, you can have a specific problem and you can solve them. And what I recommend is please go through past year works of students so that you get a greater understanding of detailed understanding of what they have done. And again, I am repeating this. Sorry for repeating, but please scan this QR code, go to the WhatsApp and say a hi message to the DH22 bot. It will share you 3 links for now, which are very useful for you. It has a past year works link. It has the live web page link, and it also has a questions link where you can ask your questions. Okay, so later on through this DH22 bot, we will be communicating with you to answer some of your questions as well. All right, so please take a snapshot of that and scan it. Okay, so let us go forward. Srivatsa GS is saying how to get prepared for the competition. Nice, I like the enthusiasm. So just read about the design process, design thinking process if you can over internet. Go through past year works of students, understand how it has to be done. Get a hand of Canva, using Canva, how to create a small video, how to give voiceover recording, etc. Because all these you will be using to create the videos finally. All right. So that way you can prepare for your competition. Okay, fine. Next is, can we use Blender 3D for final video in creative engineering category? Kalash? Yes, Kalash, you can go ahead and use Blender or any other softwares to communicate your ideas. All right, so that's absolutely fine. Sumuk Hegde is saying, sir, is it online or offline? It is a completely online event. So you will be attending the live sessions. You would also be meeting your mentors live and clarifying and discussing your work with them live. All right. So it is a completely online session. You don't have to go anywhere. You just have to sit at your home, log on to this page and watch what is happening and do what they are asking you to do, all right, along with your team members. That's all. Okay. Could I please know the theme for the year 2029? Okay, so sorry, 2019. Okay. So the 2019 theme, 2020 was preparing for the next worldwide disaster. 2021 was reuse refuse. 2019, I'm not able to recollect. So I'll find out and I'll probably in the next session, I will inform that. Okay. What is the process after uploading the 1-minute video? Will there be more rounds? Do we have to present at venue for the results or will it be online? Okay, Ananya. Anya. Very good question, Anya. So once you upload your 1-minute video, what you need to do is you need to share it with your friends and your family, your schoolmates, and etc., and get as many likes as possible for your work. So that is one thing that would happen. The second thing that would happen is your videos will be accessed by the jury. This jury will be from different design schools that are participating with us, and they will do the marking and they will share their reports to us, and then we'll compile, collate all these reports, and we'll also add the social media rating. The social media rating comes when basically when you are sharing your work with others, and we will be calculating the total number of shares, likes, and etc., and we'll be assigning certain weightage for them, and then we combine all these and we'll make the final merit list, and the results will be announced and the prizes will be given in October during the India Design Summit. And this year, the India Design Summit is planned to happen in Bangalore. That will be a live session, like a physical session. So you can be present for taking your awards and all of that during the time. Okay, fine. Komalita has no questions. Will all the teams be divided into breakout rooms for each category? Asat, so this year we are using a different mode. If you had participated last year, we had a different mode. So we were creating some breakout rooms and asking the students to join the breakout rooms and etc. And this year we have simplified it. We will be giving you a booking meeting link. So what happens is you just go there and you book the time slot that you would want to meet the mentor with. And once you book the slot, you will get a Google Meet link, and your mentor will also get a Google Meet link along with the time. So during that time, you just have to click on the link and attend the mentoring session live in the Google Meet. All right. So each of the mentoring session will be half an hour of time. So whenever you want to meet a mentor, you just have to book that meeting link and meet the mentor. All right. Okay. So Nishchal is saying, sir, we are not able to connect to WhatsApp web. Right, you're not able to connect to WhatsApp web. So I can actually see that some of you have already connected and sending me, sending the bot the messages. So let us see what can be done for those who are not able to send the messages. So there are quite a lot of people who have sent already the messages. So please keep, please try take help of your friend. So you have the QR code, right? So you just have to scan the QR code and you will be able to access the bot. Okay, but nevertheless, what I will do is I will highlight, and one of the team members will get in touch with you. I hope it is the same name that you have registered. So Nishchal will try to find your name and we will get in touch with you. So Meenakshi, can we participate in multiple categories? So Meenakshi, ideally it's better you participate in one category because there's too much of work that you need to do and it consumes a lot of time, thought, energy. And so keep all your energies into one basket, right? So do one category nicely and complete. Okay, so I accidentally chose individual, but I want to go for the team. I don't have the partner. Please provide a partner. Sukanya, our team will get in touch with you. We will answer your questions. Okay, we will help you. Could I switch category if I have already registered? Siddharth, if you want to change the category, then let me ask my team to get in touch with you. So please be ready in WhatsApp. They'll be communicating to you with WhatsApp. Okay. So Bharat is asking, how will you pay us if we win the competition? Wherever you are, we will send our person with a big check to you. All right, Bharat. So don't worry. Last year winners were from Chennai. So in fact, our team has gone to Chennai to hand over the prizes. Okay, so that picture I am not having here. All right. So, but we will share you that information as well. We'll be uploading that in this. All right. So you don't worry about how you will get your prize. We will ensure that you will get your prize. Okay. Do we need Zoom account for the competition? Because I don't have one. Archis Ranade, you don't require Zoom account. You just have to watch live on the page that we have mentioned you, right? So you just watch the session live and use this particular form to fill your questions, and we will be picking your questions and we'll be asking it to the moderators. Moderators will be asking to the faculty and they will clarify all your doubts. All right. So the interaction between you and us will be talk and me talking. So I think somebody is really trying hard to speak in the mic. It's not working well. So I recommend all of you to use your questions. I don't know why it's not working. All right. So moderators, I suggest that you can remove the respective person from the meeting. So Jalak, I have a commitment for the first half of 30th August. I have to back out of the competition, or can I join from middle of the day? You are welcome to join from middle of the day also, Jalak, because the session is posted live on this. You can watch the session inauguration, right from the inauguration session. You understand what is happening, you catch up, and you can also book a meeting with the mentors, take the feedback, and you proceed. All right, don't miss the competition ideally, but if you have a half-day appointment or whatever, you finish that and you can still submit your work. All right, so Rishika, interior and furniture examples, I have shared the link with all of you, past year works. Please go through that. Pranav, we have to do it in paper or in the website. Whatever work you are doing, you can do it on the paper or you can use a software and you can do it there. But the outcome, the final outcome will be a 1-minute video that you will have to do. It will be a 1-minute video. Video cannot be a paper, right? It really has to be like a digital asset, so that you upload it on the web portal that we share. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of questions coming in. What will we do in UI UX category? So mostly you will be creating an app or a website that would address the problem that you're trying to solve. So you will be creating an app or a website or a system that works virtually. All right, so that is what you do in UI UX. Siddharth Tiwari. So Srishti, what should we do basically? So basically, you understand the theme that we give you, you understand the education slots that faculties will deliver, and then you solve the problem with the help of your mentors. That is what you do basically. All right. Adya, sir, a prototype necessary, or we can just describe our solution? The competition is very tough. There are students who are making prototypes and mockups. So I would suggest, if possible, if it is relevant for you, please do a nice prototype or a mockup so that you can have that winning edge. All right. Okay, Vijay, except laptop, the smart device like phone and tablet is enough? Yeah, you can also use tablet and phone. You don't require to have a laptop, because as long as you're able to attend the live session and as long as you're able to create and access a portal, that is absolutely fine. All right. Nandika, my teammate is unable to hear you. What can be done for that? Nandika, let her watch this live session on YouTube. You go to this page, scroll down, and then you have the orientation live link here. You can watch over there. You ask your friend to watch over there. All right. Okay. So Agrima, would the ones already in team, would their team change? No, Agrima. So if you have chosen your teammates, you will go ahead with your own teammates. Nobody will be changing your teammates. All right. So Niket, what should be done in the transportation category? You will be coming up with a transportation solution, maybe like a vehicle, or maybe a drone, maybe a boat, maybe a spaceship, or maybe something floating object, or something that moves on wheels, or something flies. Okay, so you'll be designing a vehicle, a transportation vehicle or a system. All right, so that's what you do for the transportation category. Okay. Trishita, how can we communicate with your partner? All right. So if you don't have your partner yet, we will connect both of you. You can share your WhatsApp numbers, and you can create your own group, and you can communicate with your partners. And similarly, the students who are joining in a team, they can also communicate with whatever means WhatsApp communication, whatever they can do. But students who have asked for a partner, we will be communicating, we'll be connecting both of you, and you can exchange your phone numbers, and then you can communicate. All right. Is the theme same for all categories such as products, creative engineering? Yes. Nikhil, the theme will be same for all categories. So the theme will be same, but you need to find the problem that is relevant to your category. That is what solving. All right. Okay. Arches Ranade, what exactly will be given in the games category? So, for example, let us say the theme is, let's say last year, reuse and refuse. In a games category, you can actually create a game to sensitize today's young children to be sensitive to not throwing stuff here and there. All right, so that could be a game, right? So, in fact, some students have done some kind of games. So, it could be to spread the awareness mostly, or education purpose, the game that you are creating. All right. Okay. Okay. So Anushka saying, could you please tell us the exact timings for both days? So 30th of August, 9 o'clock, the event starts. Day 1 ends at 6 p.m. 30th of August. Day 2 starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 6 p.m. All right, Anushka here. So I hope that is clear. 9 a.m. to 6 a.m. both days. Srishti, do individual and group get separate prizes? No. We will be considering, even if somebody is participating as individual, we'll be considering them as a team, and we will be giving you the prizes. Okay, so there is no difference between an individual participant or a group participant. All right. So if you want, you can find your teammate and you can have a group size up to 5. The advantage of having a group is that you can do a lot of work together. A one-man show will always be, I mean, in terms of quantity, it will be less. All right. So that's the choice you have. Siddharth, can I take part in 2 categories? It will be very difficult, Siddharth. So I would suggest go for only 1 category. Grishma, I have selected tech support. What should we do for that? Grishma, we will brief you in a separate session. Okay, you are from Dean's Academy, yes. What to do in interior designing? So for example, when the topic was preparing for the next worldwide disaster, students have come up with some innovative solutions for the room where they can actually save themselves. So they have come up with some kind of a furniture where they can go hide in it, and the furniture is so strong, and it can also store some kind of food grains and essentials and etc. etc. So we can do so many things relevant to the theme for the interior design. All right. Kaushik, I have passed class 12 year 2022. Can I participate in this? So here, if you have passed class 12 and if you have not joined any school, any design school, or you have taken a gap year, if you have taken a gap year, you can participate. But if you have not taken a gap year, then you're not allowed to participate. Niket, sir, can we use Blender for transportation category? Yes, Niket, you can go ahead and do that. We'll be very happy to see your work in Blender. Nitya, around what time will the live session be held in the weekend? The live sessions will be happening all through the day with some gaps in between. So it will start at 9 o'clock and ends at 6 o'clock, day 1. And day 2 also starts at 9 o'clock and ends at 6 o'clock. Okay, 9 in the morning, 6 in the evening. All right. Okay, Sundaram, is it allowed to make 3D house, send it online for submission? Yes, you can do a 3D house. You can use any medium for expressing your ideas. Are there any parts of the event that are offline, such as prize distribution, any segment of the design process? Only the prize distribution happens offline, which happens in October. Okay, so that we will let you know, the venue and all of that. Okay, but currently the entire event is online. Lily, I have Independence Day practice on 30th. What should I do? So after your practice, go back home, run, go to this website, watch what has happened in that day, try to catch up, right? Get a meeting with your mentor, do the work. Next day, continue with your work. All right. So what best we can do, I'm suggesting that for you. Okay. Sir, what should be done in the transportation category? We have already discussed. Niket, many times we discussed that. Siddharth Tiwari, will the winners be judged based on votes like how it was last year? If yes, where will the voting take place? Okay, so voting will have a 20% weightage and 80% weightage given to the opinion of the judges. The voting will happen in the portal. So last year also we have given you one portal access where you have uploaded and then you are sharing that particular work with your friends. A similar portal will be given to you and the sharing will happen on that portal. Okay. Kushal, sir, how can all participants do it together? We are in different locations. Yes, good question. So online world. Kushal, we have seen last year and before last year as well, students from different locations, they have connected online. They have created their own Zoom meetings and they were working together. It's called online collaboration. So you can find out that online collaboration and then you can find, yes, the next question is answering your own question. We create your own Google Meet and discuss and do the designing. Yes, you can also create your own WhatsApp group for sharing of information and all of that. Okay. So Geet, sir, please address my question. I have competition. I have competition at 13th August and program at 14. So what do I do? So Geet, so as much as possible, try to catch up with whatever is happening live after your competition and whatever program is done. Go through that, understand, okay, and create your entry and then submit. That is the best you can do, right? So do whatever you can, and that's the best with whatever limitations you have. What to do in dh.examplay.com website as there is no quiz to attend, and how to use that website. So Shrivats, we will be sharing about dh.examplay.com. There is certain work that we need to do. So once that is ready, we will be briefing in terms of how you can use it. Okay. So till the event starts, you don't have to do anything with that particular website. All right. do we need actually to make a working prototype for the end video? If you can a working prototype, perfect. If not, it is called a mock-up. So the choice is yours. All right. Okay. So Nikhil is asking, is this competition organized by who? Thanks for the question, Nikhil. All right. So this competition is being organized by, I'll share the information, Confederation of Indian Industry and DQ Labs with support of Dean's Academy. All right, so these three are the biggies who are helping us. I am from DQ Labs, of course. Okay, so we three together coming along to help this event happen. Okay, so the basic idea is to sensitize students with design thinking. Okay, so we are putting up this show together. Of course, this show is not possible without the help of the sponsors. You can see the sponsors list here. These are all the sponsors and partners who are funding and making this event happen. Okay, so please do visit them at the end of this website. Their links are given here. Please go through them and understand who they are. That will be of great information for you and also great help for the partners who are participating as well. All right. Okay. Sanjeev, sir, can you explain rubrics for each type? So we will be sharing these rubrics as well during the inauguration, what rubrics we will be using for the competition. All right, so they're not shared at this point of time. Can we choose our categories the moment the team announced? Okay, Aryan Singh, you want to change your category at the time of team announced. I don't know if it is possible because we are freezing on the teams and etc. etc. So I would suggest not to do that. All right, in the last minute, it will be very difficult for us to reorganize that. So once your category is chosen, we consider that as the final thing. But if you want to change your category now, please let us know. Not after the theme has been released. Okay. Mihika, does the video need to be shared in Facebook or Instagram? Hangouts is allowed? No, 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 no. Mihika, we will share a portal onto which you have to upload, and that portal has the option of sharing that video with other portals. You have to use only that method to make it happen. Otherwise, it is not possible. All right. So follow the instructions of what we will be giving you. Nibha, is it possible for a team member to join only on Sunday? Yes, it is possible. You can do that, Nibha, no problem. Kavya, if we already have a team, will that change? No, Kavya, if you already have a team, that will not change. Your team is fixed and frozen for you. All right, it will not be changed. Rishika, what will the participants get? All the participants will get, all those who have successfully completed the submission of the work, they will get a certificate of merit by the CII DQ Labs certificate you get. For the winners of each of the category, they get 1,000 rupee cash prize. For the grand winners, they get 50,000 rupees cash prize. And for the school who wins the rolling trophy will get the trophy and the 25,000 rupees cash prize along with the certificate. Right? So Disha, interior furniture category that we have already discussed, Disha, and I would suggest please go through the previous student works. If you send a hi message to that bot, it will share 3 links that will help you. Okay. Wow, the questions are piling up. Okay. Do we upload our work whenever we finish? Is there a specific time to upload it? Yes. You would be finishing your work and uploading between 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 14th of August. Okay. So till that time you have time to do whatever changes you want to do and etc. Okay. And we will also be shortly releasing how to create that video on Canva. Okay. So what are the guidelines you have to use? We will be giving a template. You have to use a template. All right. For example, last year we have given this template, right? this was the last year template. If you see the boundary, yellow border within that, so you have this sponsors information, and then you have space in between where you can add your content. So you have to follow that particular method for doing your video. So yeah. All right, next question. So what kind of model will be expected, 3D or 2D for a topic like interior and furniture? Dave, you can actually do fantastic renderings of interiors as well. Or if you can do a 3D model using SketchUp, 3D Studio Max, or any other software. You can also build a 3D model using cardboard, paper, and all of that. The choice is yours. It depends on how much of effort you want to put. Most importantly, what is your skill? Let us say you're good in 3D, create a 3D object, like a virtual object, or maybe you create a physical model, or maybe do nice renderings. It's up to you. Okay. So Aryan, I also have already registered with the group, but I would like to work individually. What could I do? Aryan Singh guy. All right. So we will get in touch with you, Aryan, so you can clarify it further. Okay. While submitting our work for UI UX, do we also submit the website or the app which we have made? You just have to capture the intent in the video and you have to share. You don't have to literally share the website or the app with us. The outcome, the final outcome is only a video. In that video, you show how the app works. Understood? All right. So there are some nice, great comments by someone. Thanks. Kirtana, sir, will the winner be decided solely based on the likes and votes? No, I have already explained that to you. It will be based on 80% based on the jury's opinions and 20% based on likes and votes. All right. For the UI UX team, what programming language should be used to create the website at all? Sai Prajna, you don't have to use coding and all that. There is a website called as Figma. You can just use a Figma to create your UI UX theme. That is very fast and easy. It's called Figma, F-I-G-M-A. You can use a Figma to learn how it can be worked. It's very simple to use. Mika, how is the cash prize split between partners? It is divided equally between partners. Okay. We will give you the cash prize. It's up to you how you want to divide. All right. So, Namish Ji Hola, when I saw the winner of games in senior, it was about games controller. Should we create only a game or can we design technologies used for the game? It is up to you. So, how you would like to justify your solution for the problem that you're addressing? It is up to you. Okay. So, there are no hard and fast rules. As long as you are able to solve, identify, and basically justify your solution, that is absolutely fine. Srishti, can you put in a group? Because I don't know anybody who is willing to register for Design Hackathon. I have chosen fashion as my topic. Srishti, we will create the group and we will share the information with you. Jahnavi, I'm a volunteer and participant for this event. How do I go about both? You have to be either a participant or volunteer, Jahnavi. So you can't be both. Can you tell the directions to upload the video, please? Yes. So once we share the website, we will tell you how to upload that video on the website. Okay. James, respected sir, can we use VS Code for gaming category by using Java or C++? Of course, you can go ahead and do, but whatever you're doing, ultimately you have to show it in that 1 minute video in terms of how it is working or etc. Right? What prototype would we need for film and animation? That will be a small clip, a 30-second clip could be your outcome as a prototype, and that can go into your video. Okay, in fact, I have shared one example with film and animation. You can check it out in the past year works in the category. Okay. Anushri, for the design area, what will be the criteria for judging, and what are there any tips you can give? For the design area, what will be the criteria for judging? So the rubrics will be shared later on. Okay, so we have not yet publish the rubrics that we will be sharing later on. Okay. Jayavardhan, I have given my name with group mates. I am going to continue with my group mates or someone else. You will be continuing with your group mates. We are not going to change you. If you have already created your team, that is it. That is the team that you'll be working with. Okay. Ananya, my teammate and I weren't aware that both of us had to submit the form. Only one of us had been done. You don't have to submit both. One of you can submit the form, but the name should be written in that. I hope you have written the name. So we will identify and we will get back to you and we'll check it. Okay. Visishta, we will share the teammates with you. Please wait. Very important, kindly send a hi message to the bot, BH22 bot. It will help you with further communication that we will be establishing. Okay, fine. Namish, sir, will the trophy be given to participants or the school or both? Okay, so if it is a rolling trophy, the rolling trophy goes to your school. The 25,000 cash prize goes to the school. But the overall winner prize of 50,000 rupees goes to you. Okay, so that's how it is. All right. How can I change my topic? You mean to your category? If you want to change your category, one of our team members, volunteers will be connecting with you. Please talk to them. All right. Niket sir, you just said about a video template. How do I edit the template in the video? So what happens is these templates are basically individual slides. And when you add voiceover, you combine all these slides together and that becomes a video output. Okay. So what we'll be sharing with you will be these slides. So those slides with the template, the slide template, you have to use a slide template and duplicate it to add more content and add voiceover to create the video. We will teach you, don't worry. Okay, we will teach you in detail how to create the video. Okay, that is part of the program. So we will teach you and we will share that link with you as well. So yeah. Should the video be exactly 1 minute or it can see a few seconds? No. It has to be 1 minute or less. It has to be 1 minute or less. Okay, if it is too long, nobody will watch in the first place. Forget the entry requirements. If it is too long, nobody will watch. And also in the video, please speak in a slow fashion, in a good pace. I have seen some videos where they were speaking so very fast that you can't even understand what they're speaking. No point. Okay, so it has to be certain. It's like about 60 words per 30 seconds probably, or 60 words per minute or something like that. I will share that information, follow that. Okay. Anika is saying, sir, I have tried many times, but the videos are just not opening. How is it possible, Anika? For example, this is the link and you can click on the link video and it works. I don't know where you're clicking. You're maybe clicking somewhere else. You have to click on this particular button, right? And it works. So anyhow, I'm marking you in orange so that my volunteers will get back to you and they will talk to you and resolve your issue. Rachna, how can we create a video? We will share the detailed information on that. So stay tuned. What to do in graphic? Please explain. So in graphics, let us see what they have done in graphics last year. Okay, so this is that way it is better. Games, film animation. Okay, so probably graphics should be forward. Oh, UI UX. So where is graphic design? Oh, graphic is here. Okay, let us see what they have done. Okay, so this is a junior category. We'll see a senior category. All right, so this is what they have created for graphic.
Creates a direct cause and effect relationship between many social, ethical, and environmental issues and the consumers. The industry mainly targets teens and young adults. Success of the fast fashion industry is attributed to its ability of ever-changing
cycles at a low cost monetarily but a high cost environmentally.
We try to understand different approaches to see which would influence the mindset of our target audience most effectively. This poster was designed to direct the attention of teens and young adults to the fact that the clothes they wear have a deeply negative impact on the world they live in.
To make our campaign more relatable to our target audience, we created a mascot to represent our message. The mascot shows how the same clothes can be restyled in different ways to keep one's style relevant to changing trends without having to purchase new clothes. This is a poster about the disposal of cheap chemicals and dyes from the textile industry into water bodies without prior treatment, thus causing water pollution.
All right. So the theme that they have taken is to basically reuse, refuse fashion, fast fashion. So the outcome they have come up with is a mascot and a storyboard and a poster to communicate this information in terms of how the old clothes can be reused. Okay, reused. So that is their whole theme, and this is the entry for graphic design. Okay, so I hope that has answered your question. Dishita, how is the money distributed if you have registered with the school's name? So let us say you are the grand winner, Dishita, and you are given 50,000 rupees. The school you don't have to share any money with the school. Zero, right? So you are the grand prize winner, you would get all the money. But let us say there are 4 or 5 category winners from your school. Okay, all the category winners will get that money. Okay, whatever 1,000 rupees cash prize per team. And because there are maximum number of students from the school will get the rolling trophy and 25,000 rupees cash prize. And school can decide what they want to do with the cash prize. All right. Okay. So Ria, what type of interior design program can we use? Interior design, you can use Google SketchUp. And actually, what is this? Forgot the new craze for people using this software, blocks. Minecraft. You can use Minecraft as well to create an interior and do whatnot. Okay, so you can use any software. So SketchUp is something which is very easy and you can use it. Okay, Mihika, do we attend lectures on both Saturday and Sunday? Yes, Mihika. So these lectures will enlighten you and educate you in terms of the step and how to deconstruct the problem or that particular step and how you have to solve the problem. Okay, so they are very, very informative and important for you to learn. Only if you can attend them, then you will be able to do a very good outcome. That is the whole idea. Okay. Archit, is it important to send photos? Send photos to whom, Archit? I don't understand. I don't understand that question. All right. So Mihika, if we have less than 5 members in our team, is another person added or does the group remain the same? So if you have created a group of maybe 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, whatever is the group size that you have created, less than 5, it will remain the same. We are not going to add any other, add a member or remove a member. Okay. So whatever groups you have created will remain the same. Oh, Shrivasa is saying, can we use a picture from online for the video? No, you cannot use a picture from online for the video unless specifically they say it is used for, the commercial licenses, you own the license, or the picture is free to use. Otherwise, you cannot use a picture randomly from online into the video. Okay. So the meeting link for 13th and 14th be provided to my teammates and I, Archis. So you don't have to attend any Zoom meeting. You just have to attend the session online on the live YouTube, which you can access from these videos. All right. So let us say you're going for games category, you watch the games category video. If you're attending fashion category, you'll be watching the live stream of fashion category. All right. And if you have any questions, you'll be using the same method of interacting. All right. Archit is saying, sir, I'm not able to view the site. Please help. Archit, it is dqlabs.in. dh22live.php. All right, so you will be able to watch it. Open this up. It's called dh22live.php. Of course, you have to prefix dqlabs.in/dh22live.php. All right. I hope you should be able to, but anyhow, I'll highlight. My volunteers will get in touch with you. Okay. Nandika, is it okay if we don't give a voiceover and just put a background music or soft song? Nandika, if you feel that that is the best way of communication, you do that. Okay, but if you think that a voiceover can be given and that will help you, you can also do that. So it depends on Nandika, what is effective for you to communicate. All right. Ananya, sir, I could not submit for a partner. Can I change it now? So Ananya, you want to go with a partner? My team will get in touch with you. Rishika, OTP is not coming even after 2 minutes. Which OTP? OTP form? Oh, the dh.example.com. I think that is the one. So Rishika, don't worry, it will come in some time. Maybe there could be some jam, but anyway, I'm marking you so that my team can get in touch with you. Niket, sir, can we just use text to explain our design with no voiceover or background music? Niket, if you feel that is the best way for communicating, you do that. If not, give voiceover, or if not, give music. Okay. So Grishma, what link should we watch for tech support? Grishma, we will get in touch with. You are from Dean's Academy, so we will connect and we'll sort that out. Okay. Jayavardhan, are we supposed to create the video on the same day or any another day? So the video has to be created on day 2, okay, and it has to be uploaded by end of day 2. All right. So everything has to be finished by August 14, 6 p.m. and then you are free. All right. So whatever you do, you have to do within that particular time. All right. Okay. Right. Great. Any other questions? All right. Any other questions? So please use that. And I hope I have answered all the questions. So just before we conclude, if you have not done yet, I know many of you have done. So if you're not done yet, so kindly scan this code and it will open a WhatsApp page in which just send a hi message and you would get the link, 3 important links for today. But later on, we will be sharing more information to you. All right. So to establish that connect, first you please send a hi message so that we can, when we send a message to you, you can receive that message and read that message. All right. I think I have pretty much finished all the topics and there are no more questions. So can we conclude the session for today? All right. So 2 more questions. Sanjana, how different is this year going to be from the last year? So good question, Sanjana. So this year, the mentor mapping will be through a booking app. Last year, we have done it manually. This year, we have used a booking system so that it becomes easy for the participants to book their mentor. And the mentor will also come to know when his meetings are, and you can both coordinate and have a smooth mentoring. Okay, so that is the major difference. But otherwise, there is no other difference. It goes as it is. Okay. All right, Niyati. So Niyati, we will get in touch with you. You are from Deans, so we'll help you answer your queries separately. All right. Okay, so I would request the MC to end the session for today. Yeah.
Yep. Well, we were very glad that our first orientation was successful. Thank you, Mr. Umesh and Mr. Nitin, for guiding the participants today. We would also like to thank our teachers and tech support of Dean's Academy. Thank you, participants, for making time for this orientation, regardless of your busy schedule. We can only request you to attend the orientation next Saturday for those who have missed on 6th August from 4 to 6. Any further information will be communicated to all the participants. Have a great evening and the meeting will end shortly. Thank you very much.